What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back. The weather's looking good, and I'm back again to teach you some skate advice. But before we do, I need you to hit that like button down here, and then hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Subscribe's probably down here. Hook your boy up, man. It helps out a lot. So on today's skate advice, we're gonna be going over heel flips. Yes, we're getting into heel flips, so let's dive right into it. Heel flips. Alright, one of my best skate advice for heel flips is don't learn them stationary. Don't do that. Doing them with a little momentum, a little speed, even like if you just get a little push going, will help you out a lot in learning this trick. Because the momentum and the little speed and whatever gravity is gonna help you when you actually go. It'll make your board flip faster, and it'll make you be right on top of your board even better rather than staying stationary and your board does whatever it wants. So, my best skate advice is doing it with momentum, a little speed. I don't really encourage people to learn them stationary unless you're gonna learn them like sitting down. You can learn them sitting down and try to learn how to put your foot and pop and learn how to heel flip and learn how to flip the board. But yeah, learning them while moving is actually a better thing to do when you're learning heel flips or flip tricks in general. Okay, heel flip position. I like to keep it a little, like maybe my toes hanging out right under the bolts, Toes hanging out, pop leg in the center, not too much there, not too much out, but right there in the center, middle of the pocket. And when you pop, you squat, but don't dip your head in. You can just bend down, squat, and then pop back straight up, kick northeast if you're regular. Northwest if you're goofy. Go watch my Ollie North video. This will help you out a lot because it's the same deal as Ollie North. So for heel flips, at the peak of your Ollie, you're gonna wanna kick out. If you're regular, pretty much, I'm regular, I can't do the switch, but if you're regular, you're gonna kick northeast. If you're goofy, you're gonna kick northwest, if that helps out a lot. But you're not jumping forward, you're not jumping back, you're not jumping north or whatever. You're just gonna jump straight up. But this is why I told you your momentum is gonna help you when learning them. All right, so I showed you the positioning. Let me try to film it like this. So while you're moving, my toes, I pretty much, you can't really see it, but I try to leave at least my pinky toe in, maybe my pinky toe in, and I keep the rest of my toes a little bit out. And my back pop toe is in the center pocket right there, and when I pop, I'm just gonna bend straight down and jump straight up. You see? And now when it comes to the flip, as you pop, at almost the peak of your Ollie, you're gonna flick straight out that way. Okay? Flip straight out that way, heel flip. You're gonna try to kick it with your heel and kind of slide on the side of your heel right here, you know, out that way. Again, like I said, don't learn this trick stationary. Learn it with a little speed or a little momentum. It helps out a lot. You can see my toes are a little out, back in the pocket, and then I just jump straight up. Don't dip your head in because the board will end up behind you. And if you lean straight too back, you're just gonna flail in the air. So just bend your body, squat down a little centered, keep your back straight when you pop right up and you do your flick right at the peak of your Ollie, and I promise you, you're gonna catch that. You could even do it without looking. How to flick the heel flip. You're pretty much, I showed you the positioning and so forth. You're gonna keep that pop right there, the toes hanging out just a little bit from under the bolts, and when you flick, kicking straight out that way. If you can't see it, kicking straight out that way. But I keep my body a little centered. I mean, I'm not dipping my head in. That's bad, you see? I'm just squatting. You can just squat and keep your body straight up when you pop. So that way, I mean, I landed wrong, but that way, the board is right under you. If I do it with my head forward, my head dipped in, you'll see the board will end up behind me or it'll go whatever it wants to go. Like that. So it's important that when you pop, when you flick straight out, you just squat and just pop straight up, you know? You put your position, you get in that position, your pop leg is in that little center of the pop, the flick leg, your toes are a little hanging out right under your bolt, and when you pop, at the peak of your ollie of the pop, you want to kick it as hard as you can and jump straight up. Your body is not going to be leaning forward, it's not going to be leaning too back, it's going to be centered, and you're just squatting down, and when you jump, you're just going to bring your whole body up and jump. And while you're doing that, your whole body does boom, jump straight up, catch it, and then right away. Your heel part, I don't know if you can see it, this thing is getting blown out. That's the part that's actually grabbing on the nose and kicking straight out. That's the one in your skate shoes. That part of your shoe is the one that's gonna blow out for heel flips. Kick flips are pretty much the toes. Heel flips are gonna be on your heels. So that part is the part that usually gets blown out. So, as I mentioned, the form of it, right under the bolts, toes a little out, when you pop, you're gonna kick your heel, and it's gonna grab this nose right here, this part of the nose, the middle, the center of your nose, and you're gonna kick it straight out for it to do this flip. So, I don't know if you can see it, but when I do it, boom, you can see my shoe part right there is getting blown out. That's where the board is catching. That's where it's causing the board to flip on the nose. Flick, you're gonna hit it at that pocket of the heel of your shoe, you know? Hit it and kick straight forward and out. That's the best way to flick it. Just kind of drive it straight through your board, but a little, if you're regular, the northeast of the, kicking northeast when you do the heel flip, the flip of this trick. Jump straight up. You're just popping, kicking straight out, and jumping up. All right, so the best advice besides heel flips or flip tricks and doing them with momentum, heel flips, you're gonna want to keep your back straight when you pop, and you're just gonna jump straight up and kick that leg. Blast that leg, just blast it. Flip it with your heel and you'll catch it. Just jump straight up. Don't dip your head in. Don't be too back. Don't be too forward. Don't be too back. Or, you know, yeah, check it out. Try it out. This trick doesn't come overnight. You're gonna have to want to learn them and keep trying them, because you're gonna learn how to control your center of gravity, and so forth. I do not recommend this trick stationary, because when you do them wrong, they'll shoot straight up and into your crack. All right, so I taught you that the best advice for this is to do it while you're moving with momentum, and I taught you that do not dip your head in and just squat straight down and lift straight up, jump straight up with your back a little straight. That heel thing I taught you about, where it's gonna connect to the nose and flick straight out to northeast, northwest, whatever stance you are. The pop is in the center of the tail, and when you pop, you heel flip, you flick at the peak of your ollie, and you jump straight up. I hope with all of these little tips, advices, you actually can do a better heel flip, or you'll learn how to heel flip. Maybe you could even learn how to do it without looking, you know? Let's give it a try. You see what I mean? Thanks for watching. I hope the weather stays more beautiful and I get to film more and I have more time, but I'm back to work, so I don't know if I can make in these videos. I know this video is a little short or whatever, but give me a like, comment the next trick you want to see, and subscribe to your boy because it helps out a lot. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.